So, Leonard, one of my favorite, I guess, stories that I've heard in the past several months, I'll be honest, was the story that you received a text from Tom Brady when you were on a free agent's visit to New England. Is that a true story, the text that he sent you while you were on
Yeah, that's true.
So can you tell that story, Leonard, about that from your perspective?
So, at this moment, at this time, I was a free agent. Didn't know if I was going to return back to the Bucs or not. Future was uncertain. So I just went around shopping, see what teams had in store for me. And when I went up to New England, he texted me. He was like, man, what your ass doing up there? Hey, man, just shopping around, trying to see what's good for me, trying to see what's available for me and myself to provide for my family. And he was like, man, I'll call you back. So next thing you know, Tampa called me with an offer. And, there it was.
So, did Tom Brady call like Jason Light and the Buccaneers and say, you got to get in gear here because we're not losing Leonard to my former team? Did that happen, you think, Leonard?
I don't think it was just about the former team. I think it's about just me not being there with him, to be honest.
He's got juice. There's no question about that. And now he's got you. So what was your opinion of going elsewhere potentially affected by Brady retiring and then unretiring in any way, shape, or form, Leonard?
I would have to see. Right now I'm at my career that I'm older.
Mm-hmm.
I have a family. I took last two seasons took 1-year deals, and I wanted to do what's best for myself and for my family. And at that time, I was getting calls from all over, and it just made sense to come back since Tom came back because as a unit, we've been through it from the playoffs to the Super Bowl. Why not? It just made perfect sense to me, and also my family. We love Tampa, we love Florida, and I've been in Florida my whole football career. I love tax-free. So it just made sense.
Okay, so it made sense in that regard. And, you were the one who scored the touchdown to tie the game against the Rams in a remarkable comeback contest in the divisional round last year. And the sense was that Brady just didn't want to leave it at that. What sense did you have after scoring that touchdown? And then,
after the game, we all, we had got our emotions out, things like that. And me and Tom was just texting, I say a week later, and I'm just telling him, like, damn, man, we left so much on the field, as a unit, like, we could have easily won that game. And, and he agreed with me. And I was just telling him, man, like, we can't go out like that, I don't want to have you go out like that. Your legacy is on the line. We all have legacies, but at the end of the day, this game is about winning. So I'm glad he came back. This is Super Bowl or nothing right now. That's the mindset. That's the goal. And that feeling, just knowing that a couple of years ago we won it with each other, man, it's not like it. So I'm trying to get that feeling back.
And so is this a sense that this is a 1-year window for the gang to get back together, for the band to get back together? Do you have that sense, Leonard?
Man, you can say that. Yeah, you can say that, man. We know our goal. We know what we want. So just working our tails off right now to get to where we want. Right now it's going to be starting with training camp. We're familiar with the offense, familiar with our teams, our coaches. So it's all about competing. It's all about getting better, and that's what we're going to do.
How is anything different with Bowles now running the show and Bruce Arians retired, Leonard?
Not really different, man. I've always loved Coach Bowles, even when I played against him. He was as the head coach at the Jets. And he's always been a stand-up guy, tremendous guy, and I love playing for him.
And were you surprised that Arians stepped down and retired, Leonard?
Yes, I was. It was very unexpected. Nobody was expecting that at all.
So did you find out on a text from Arians? You just looked down at your phone, and is that how you found out about his retirement?
Yeah, I think he texted me a couple of minutes before and told me he was stepping down. And me and him, you know, at first we had like a right relationship, but he's one of the best coaches I've been around, you know. So he's a stand-up guy, hard-nosed, old-school coach. So I love everything about him.
What did you say? You when you first started, you had a what relationship with him when you first got there?
It was rocky because, you know, I wasn't starting, and like everybody knows the story. When he came to me on the plane, he's like, man, what do you want, man? Like, I don't want to release you, but if you want me to release you, I would. You know, he's just like, you're going to be a part of something special. And, you know, that's all that happened. I got myself together, and we won the Super Bowl.